it good to know that you've got a friend that people can be? Hello, I'm the story lady. How are you today? Everybody's here today, aren't they? They've all decided to come and join us. Isn't that lovely? I have another little bear story for you today. It's called The Bear Who Found His Child. Flubber! Isn't that lovely? It says here, for every child there is a teddy. I think that's very true. But I think in my case, for every Audra, for every story lady, there are hundreds of teddies because I love them very much. Yes, I've still got my teddies from when I was a little girl, and they are very old. But I love them. I say that about my friends as well. I love them too. And some of them are... Shall we read? The Bear Who Found His Child by Moira Monroe. Nice yellow cover. Oh, there's Hamish. He's on a tricycle. Is it a tricycle? Oh no, it's a scooter. Can you see? Hamish Bear lived in a teddy bear shop. It looked like a normal shop with teddies arranged on the shelves, but really, it was a magical shop. When it closed at night, Hamish and his friends went through a secret door to their very own house. The House of Teddies. The House of Teddies, Hamish had absolutely everything a teddy bear could want. Favourite foods to feast on, springy sofas to party on, boing, doing, doing, boing. Fabulous beds to bounce on, whee, woohoo! And at the back, secret play parks and bright sunny gardens, whee! The House of Teddies was a truly magical world. Looks lovely. Hamish was the liveliest bear in the House of Teddies. He liked to be the first to finish his porridge. He liked to have whacking great pillow fights. But most of all, Hamish really liked to ride his scooter. And when Big Bear asked him to do something, he said, no. Hamish liked to do things his own way. Inside the shop, all the other bears sat silently and very, very still. Those were the teddy bear rules. They loved to watch the children coming in to choose their teddy bears. But Hamish always tried to sneak away and ride his scooter. In the evenings, Big Bear told the teddies exciting stories about all the bears who had found their own special child to love. But Hamish thought, I don't need a special child. One day, in the shop, Hamish was waiting for a chance to creep away when he caught sight of a little girl. His heart leapt. She looked like the sweetest girl he'd ever seen. Look over here, he wanted to shout. Please, please, look at me. The little girl slowly turned around, her eyes searching. Closer and closer she came, but just as she was about to see him, she gave up with a sigh. Oh no, thought Hamish, don't go away. But the little girl wandered out of the shop, disappointed. That evening, Hamish didn't want to eat. He didn't want to play. He didn't want to ride his scooter. How can I get my special child to choose me? He asked Big Bear. Big Bear thought for a moment. It will happen, Hamish, just like magic. Maybe that girl wasn't your special child. You'll just have to wait and see. The girl didn't come in the next day, or the next, or the day after that, Hamish spent all his time in the shop waiting for her. And he didn't ride his scooter once. He was so sad that Big Bear sat him next to him in the shop. "Hamish, it looks like she wasn't your special child after all." But then Hamish looked up and broke into a huge smile. "Hooray! She's back!" This time, Hamish could not stay still. He broke all the teddy bear rules and scrambled as fast as he could up a huge pile of books. She had to see him. Hamish stood on top of the pile. His heart was beating ever so fast. But oh dear, the little girl was walking away towards the door, and then crash! The pile of books came tumbling down. Hamish flew through the air and landed right next to the little girl's feet. "Oh, look at this darling little bear," cried the girl as she picked him up and fluffed up his fur. "He's just what I've been looking for." Hamish smiled the biggest, warmest, happiest smile in his life. And so Hamish went to live with his special little girl. Some days he felt he could fly. Woo! From time to time, while she was sleeping, he went back to play in the house of teddies, though he always returned in time for breakfast. But what Hamish loved best of all was to be with his own little special girl. What a wonderful tale. What a wonderful tale. Do you still hug your teddies? I still hug mine. And I still love each and every one of them, like I said at the beginning. I know. What about today you sit and tell your teddy a story? Or if you haven't got a teddy, you might have a favourite tractor or a favourite doll, or you might have a favourite gerbil or guinea pig. Whoever is your favourite, why don't you read them a story? And sometimes, when the words get tricky, you could ask someone. But if you're by yourself and you're reading and playing, make up the story. Just make it up. Use your imagination. I really enjoyed that story, and I just noticed Hamish is up there, so he's probably listening. Until the next time, stay safe, stay well, and stay in. Right then, I'm off to hug some teddies. See you later.